you and some of the folks from Southside Together oppose the construction of this quantum computing campus on the Southworks site?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Angie, and I'm with the Southside Together. And we oppose the quantum facility from coming to the Southworks site because we feel the facility is highly detrimental to the community. Its potential impacts sort of outweighs the advantages to what the project can bring to the community. And honestly and quite transparently, we feel as though we've been a little bit blindsided. Our city officials, be it state and city and county, which have gave upwards of $1 billion to this project without consulting the community, has given us great alarm for a community that is in dire need of resources, of community improvements. We have not seen much of that over the years, so we feel quite blindsided to see this facility come and give that amount of money from our elected officials when there's been little investment in the community to begin with.
What would you say to maybe supporters on the other side of this that say that this is bringing jobs and more innovation jobs to the far south side of Chicago?
I would tell them to look into that idea. The site quantum stated that they would bring 150 jobs to the site, but we know that quantum mechanics and physics and so on and so forth probably will go into jobs with folks with PhDs and master degrees. And this is primarily a working class neighborhood. These folks have this intergenerational neighborhood. These people have been here for a long time, and we are interested in staying. So we don't see it as advantageous at all. The 150 jobs in which they propose will not be reflected from the folks in the community.
Yeah, Angie from Southside Together with us here on Chicago Live. You've said that this project isn't the kind of investment that this neighborhood wants to see. So what kind of investments do you feel would be better suited for this community?
Well, we've been talking to community members every week. We've been canvassing, we've been phone banking, we've been on the corridors and the business districts and seeing how folks feel. So we have quite a lot of data and information. And many folks, they're interested in seeing something. There has been several proposals on the site already which have not come into fruition for various reasons. So folks are interested in seeing some form of development in the community, and be it one that will produce and bring actual jobs to the facility. Hospitals, like say for example, like Quantum claim that they will be bringing Trinity and Advocate Hospital, but that's actually going to be a reduction in hospital services in the community, what they're proposing to build. So we want to see infrastructure that can support our community, businesses, our business corridors fixed. Folks are talking about investments in our schools, and also investments in entrepreneurial activities. So there's been a wide array of folks envisioning what they want to see to the community, and we want our elected officials to adhere to that.
For people maybe watching this who aren't familiar with this neighborhood or this side of town, could you just maybe paint the picture of where exactly this proposed facility is located here on the south side of Chicago?
Yeah, so it actually crosses is in between quite a few neighborhoods. So South Chicago, South Shore, Calumet Heights. It's on 83rd, I believe, in South Shore Drive, so right next to Rainbow Beach. And community members have been asking for improvements on Rainbow Beach for a while, and we've not seen those things happen. So to see this sort of development come onto the lake and see the opening of the lake and the green spaces, which folks have been requesting, they want to keep it as a green space, they want to improve it as a green space, and folks can have access to that. So people are asking for an array of things. The community in which it sits on is neighboring a lot of different communities. I believe the 10th district and Alderman Mitchell and Alderman Chico's district, in which the neighborhood encompasses, or where the development will encompass. So it crosses a number of neighborhoods. So this is a concern for us.
Now, this Southworks site has been tied to several previously failed redevelopment proposals over the years. In your view, and from people who live in the community and in that neighborhood, how is this latest proposal either similar or different from those of the past?
It's different because one, for example, was calling for, housing jobs and different things like that. But due to the brownfield and the redevelopment and remediation necessary to even build on the land, has proven problematic for any other development to come into fruition. This one is different because it does not consult community. It does not have community in mind. We fear that it will extract extremely from our water resources, which will subsequently increase our water bills. We feel that it's going to extract a lot of energy, which will subsequently impact our electric bills. We've already received a 45% increase in ComEd, which folks are alluding to these types of centers. So there's a lot of different things that has been proposed, but due to the lack of remediation, the lack of cleaning the brownfield that has come, into its totality, although there has been some cleanup that has been done. It's been hard to get this site to do anything, but this site, particularly what they're proposing, does not have the community in mind. And we fear for that. We fear displacement. We fear gentrification pressures, and we definitely fear property taxes rising, rent rising, and our utilities and essential services being neglected and also rising.
So at the end of the day, what is your version for the Southworks site? How specifically would you like for that piece of land to be used to benefit the entire south side of Chicago instead of what is currently being proposed?
Yeah, so this is a community that has been heavily divested. And many of folks are working class people. Many homeowners in the community who has tax dollars have been able to stabilize the community despite some systemic issues in which they have experienced. So we want to see things that can benefit us, where our children can go and play and to explore, where folks can have jobs, where folks can feel really invested in their community. And it's really an opportunity to, youth centers and different things like that. It's really an opportunity for us to envision how we want to see our community and subsequently do something about it. And particularly, oftentimes Black and brown neighborhoods are told there is no money or there is no reason to invest, but our elected officials have given $1 billion without a blink of an eye, without consulting any of our community members about what to do with this site. So for one, we'd like a more transparent process regarding that. And for two, we would like to see what community members would like to see on their facility in that site. And we've been talking to folks and we've gathering information and gathering data, and we will be ready to present that.
All right. Yeah.